to the 860 show. We have a great, legendary guest on the 860 show tonight. And honestly, I ain't seen too many people that actually could not wait to get this man on once I announced that he was coming on the show, which is crazy. So I'm glad I finally got my big bro on here. Um, Personally, somebody that I've always looked up to in the game as far as the basketball. And then he crossed over into my lane of softball, but I know he did that before that. But the fact that I actually got him on the show was great. His own interview, not with anybody else, it's just him talking about basketball, about life in the community, because that's what it's all about. Um, a few updates. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Chopping It Up with 860. Anybody that's going to be logging on, please share, like this interview through Facebook with Chopping It Up with 860. Uh, Shout out to my sponsors. I have the Spencer Squire Foundation. I also have my Elite Learners Inc. Foundation. Um, so we have a lot of people in the business. We got that 860 event coming up July 8th, 9th, and 10th at St. John's Park. July 8th, we got the Jersey Party. If you was there last year, you're definitely going to want to come back this year. Then we got the games in St. John's Park. I'm bringing a team from Texas, all the way from Texas, driving, which I'll be filming, all the way to New York. All right. So that'll be great. I'm looking forward to that one. I'm not looking forward to that drive, but I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to that. So, without further ado, we're going to get right to the heat, and we're going to introduce our guest, the legendary coach, one of Brooklyn's finest, Kenny Kings. Kenny, what up, baby?
What up, baby? How you?
I'm good. How you, my brother?
I got no complaints at all, bro.
I see you doing what you do. You in the gym still?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, man. First, before we even get started, man, let me give you your flowers, man. I just want to say, I know you don't hear it enough, or you probably should be hearing it more often than you probably hear it. I just want to say thank you for everything you've done in the community. Thank you to what you've done with your teams and how that family started with you and how you brought all those young brothers together and they had somebody to lean on, and I think that is amazing in so many ways. And I really personally don't think you get the recognition that you deserve in Brooklyn, period. When it comes to being one of the coaches, one of the greatest coaches out there that took kids in the community, put them in Division I high schools, kept them out of trouble, and kept them off the street. That's something that a lot of the coaches don't do and don't get credit for doing until after they're gone. And I just
Right.
want to say thank you, my brother, for doing everything that you're doing. And of course, now you're crossing over into the softball lane, which I think is amazing. That is dope to have you in that field. I got a funny story about that, though. I'm gonna tell you about it. Me and Sel had this conversation, and but I just want to say thank you for everything that you do, my brother, and I really appreciate you being on this show.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm honored to be here too, my man.
All right, well, let's jump into where you originally from, Kenny.
Really from? Actually, from Bed-Stuy, Bed-Stuy,
Mm-hmm.
Bed-Stuy. I'm from Tompkins Projects.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tompkins Projects. A lot of ball players come out of Tompkins, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Thank God I had most of them, but what it was, I wanted to expand, and they wanted to go other places, so I understood that. You know what I'm saying? I played in a bunch of tournaments in the projects. When I went outside the projects, tried to expand and get better players. And just so happened, some fell in my lap.
Mm-hmm.
I went right up to it, asked them.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to thank Booger for that, because Booger knew most of the guys that I coached because he played with them.
Right. Now, what got you into coaching? You was working full-time job. Like, what made you all of a sudden just jump into coaching? Because did you play basketball?
Yes, I I played basketball at Jeff.
At Jeff,
But
okay.
the thing I wasn't, me personally, I wasn't that good. You know, I could shoot a little bit, I could handle a little bit, but I know I wasn't really going nowhere with it. So what I did was I could still make an impact on the game just by coaching. So that's what I did.
So now that you're coaching, so the first player you got when you started coaching was Booger. Am I correct?
Yes. No. Correct.
Oh, okay.
I coached a couple of guys that were older than Booker from the project. And he always wanted to play, but I told him not right now. So he used to go up on top of the roof and throw rocks on the court, so everybody would run off the court. Yeah.
This dude throwing rocks, so he nobody else.
Like we had pebbles,
Right.
off the roof. So what I did, I finally put him on the team. He was a little tiny fella, so I used to have to tie his shirt on to the back of him. His shirt was too big. Tie his shirt on the back of him. And we up by a nice size lead. Then I'll put him in the game and say, look, all you gotta do is dribble the ball.
Wow. Who were some of the older guys that you was coaching before you got with Booger that, you know, from Tompkins?
Leonard Maddox, Pike, DeBerry, Darren Robinson, Lou, this guy named Perry, that was a sharpshooter, my man Sammy, Sean, my man that just died, Maurice Sanford, Bobby Jefferson, Teddy Stanton, this guy you probably know, a guy named Dennis Grant.
I heard Dennis, yeah.
High school. I had him too. You know, that time I really didn't know what I was doing.
Okay.
You know, they were big time college players. And they said, kid, you gonna coach us? I said, okay. You know, but what it was, as I started coaching more and more, getting into it more and more, I learned more and more.
Because it's different when you coaching those type of high level guys,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you got to coach another young group, a crop of generation. Was there egos then? Like the difference between you coaching those guys then and then now, like the guys you coach?
No, you know what? Because what's crazy about it is that the older guys respect me. They used to call me Fat Cop in the project. And the reason why they call me Fat Cop was that I always ran things in the project.
Okay.
You know, and from that on, when I started coaching them, and we started winning, and we won a championship game there, then I really got into it. I started coaching the younger guys, and then it took off from there.
Wow, that's crazy. That's a good start though. You know, you had a good crop of guys to start with that brought you into these younger guys. So now you got Booger, you got these. Was you still coaching older guys, or did they just stop playing, or how did that work out?
After I got out the project, I mean, after how would I put this? After I finished with them, I continued coaching Booger and them, and then this guy named Keto that was living in the projects. He said, "Ken, I got two guys. I want you to play with us." And I said, "Who?" He said, "Laurel Maddox, Laurel, and a dude called Sugar Bear. They're from Coney Island."
Okay.
And the crazy part about that is that I was coaching them for years. And some people from Tompkins went out to Coney Island, was on the boardwalk, and they got jumped by some people from Coney Island. The crazy part about it, the next day, those same people came to Tompkins to play ball. They was like, "Yo, Ken, them the guys that jumped us." I said, "Well, listen, I got 3 guys I don't want y'all to touch." They said, "Get your 3 guys out the way right now." I took the 3 guys out the way. They did what they had to do.
Wow. You had that much respect that they respect you that much that you control the whole situation.
I don't want nothing to happen to Laurel, his brother, and Bear.
That's crazy. So now you got Booger, you got these guys. How the team is forming? Because I can tell you when I first started seeing Kenny Kings, Feli tournament,
Right.
and y'all always packed in the car coming in the Feli tournament. And I'm looking like, dude, how they all fit in this
Because you know
one?
what's crazy about that is that every guy on that team had a personal relationship with their parents.
Mm,
My job was whoever can't fit in the car, they're all gonna get in the cab. Because I don't want them riding on public transportation because I'm responsible for these kids.
right,
You know, and then I like prime example, Jason Hoover is from Manhattan,
right.
right? He met me down at Junior's in a cab. I paid for the cab. After all our games over on the weekend, I take him to get something to eat, right? While we were at Junior, take him to get something to eat, and then I put him in the cab, pay for the cab, he go right back in Manhattan. You know, like I said, my job was to make sure it was okay.
Mm, that's awesome. So who was that? The original that grew up on the bug that you had, that crop of guys. I was trying to put that list together, and I couldn't. I couldn't. It was kind of hard. It was kind of hard. You put that because I
Well,
know.
let me tell you, my when I started getting a little name for myself, Lamar Madden was that dude. You know, he with him. Then I had Booby
Mhm.
along with Bugs. Then I had Perry. You know what I'm saying? And from there, I picked up a little more, a little more talent. And then from
Mhm.
there, it took off.
That's crazy that you took off, but you took off fast though. You took off fast because you played in a lot of those tournaments, and for some reason they all gravitated towards you.
Yeah. Well, you know what it was? I think because I didn't. I always was honest, and they knew that if they allowed me in the tournament, you wasn't gonna get no forfeit. You was gonna get your league fee. You was gonna get your referee fee.
Mhm.
You know, and I made sure that was my responsibility. It
Mhm.
wasn't a team. Your job was just show up.
Mhm.
You know, so that's why I always worked two jobs like that. Because my other job was for my team.
Right.
You know, but
You guys definitely was best. If there was a best dressed trophy, you guys definitely, he's definitely was gonna get. You definitely was gonna give that. You know what I'm saying?
let me tell you, I all my thing was with basketball, and I forgot who told me that, but he said, "But you're gonna be a ball player, at least dress like one. You may not be that good, but at least dress like one." So my thing in my head was like, I always wanted my guys to look good, and it went all the way down to me to softball.
Oh, I see. uh, I'm gonna jump into the first controversial because I got a text message, and we're gonna address this since I interviewed him, and he said this in his interview. Junie Sanders said you did not want him to play for you at a young age.
Let me tell you how I met Junie. Right, he was in housing tournament. I had Biz, Sell. No, that Sell and play with Biz. I had Biz, Prentice, Biz cousin Sherrod, and to me, Biz was all world until I
Mhm.
saw Junie dunk on Biz. I said, "Who the hell is this dude?" But I know what it was. I knew Junie wasn't gonna play with me. I love Junie to death,
Mhm.
but I knew he wasn't gonna play with me. So I didn't even ask him.
Mhm.
You know, and if he'd have played with me, but I guess if he would have played with me, I wouldn't have had him long. These
Oh, I
guys,
see what
all the guys that I did coach, I had them for years. So
you
yeah, I was. I know I was on. Like I said, Julie would say, "Ken, I want to play with you." I would have took him in a heartbeat. Junie and Tone.
Man.
And Tone got upset with me because I put top 10 basketball players of all time in Brooklyn to me. The guys that played that I coached against.
Right.
Now, when I made the list, of course I put my guys first. I won with them.
Yeah. It's your list.
Right. Then I put Junie, Ty Davis, and I didn't put Tone down. And I didn't know that what I said would make a big difference because Tone was like, Ken, you don't know what you're talking about. Because I didn't pick him. But I would have, but I had guys on my team that I won with. So to me, they were top notch anyway to me. You know, wasn't no disrespect to Tone. Right. That's how I saw it.
Now, one of the questions that I asked June this same question. Did Nike One ever play Kenny Kings in the prime? And you know what I mean, prime. That's soul in the whole prime.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
What park?
Soul in the Hole.
You mean the Nike One with all those guys that they had, June, and them?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I must have had a baseball game for that game or something like that. There's no way I would have missed that.
Who you think won?
I see the look in your face, so I'm not gonna say it.
I remember Tone was on the show one time. Tone said, when we played Kenny Kings, I went in the house early, and I wasn't messing around because he knew that he was gonna come out. You know, I had fearless guy. I knew what let me tell you something. How I know how good they was is that when they started playing the whole, and these were high school kids at the time.
Right.
But they had no fear. You know, so when I put them in the hole, I know they had no fear. I said, you know what? I got something special here. Didn't know how special they was until I stopped coaching.
Wow. My thing, you said stop coaching. What do you mean? Like, so now that you ain't coaching out there with the older kids and out there doing
my coach? Well, right now I'm like where I'm at now. My grandson is playing basketball. So when he came to me, he said, "Granddaddy, I want to play basketball." Right then and there, I had to get back into it and kick it again. I got a sister coach now working now with the guys, but I had to get back in kicking it again because my grandson wanted to play ball, and I know if he asked his mother said, "You know who to ask." So he came right to me, and I had to make sure I produce.
No doubt. My thing is with this, you got these guys, I want to say you got them probably like junior high school time, and you kept them together.
High school.
Okay. Give me a list of the players that you had. And when I say list, like the guys like Charles Jones, in that era, because that's the era that I really remember, not the era before that.
Okay. Charles Jones, Ed Booger Smith, Bobby Cunningham, Corey Williams, Lamont Jones, Booger, Sheldon Jefferson, Bud Lawrence Pollard, Ben Davis,
Jay Hoover,
Kevin Simmons.
Okay, so
you know what I'm saying? And the crazy part about that is that the team, that first big team that I had, Brahim Cotton, I leave Brahim these up. You know what I'm saying? That team I had, I love them I love them beyond basketball. Because you know, whenever we had a game, after every game, it was a barbecue or something at my house every Saturday. Nobody goes straight home. You know what I'm saying? And we became, that team became so tight because we never had practice. But mind you, when they practiced enough in high school, and when I had them exit, they was in college. They practiced enough in college. They won't have practice with me. So what I did, I made an easy environment for them. They knew how to play. I did very little coaching.
Mm.
You know, I can remember a time we was playing Coney Island. Sal couldn't make it. And Charles was born. I said, Charles, I was cursing him out. He did a move, oh my God, and spit and went down the lane on this dude and dunked it. How about that? I said, you're supposed to do that. This nigga said, God.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Charles, crazy part of when Charles was in the league, Charles don't want to hang out with me. He actually go out every Saturday night. Charles was Kenny, I'm in town. I want to hang out. I thought it was phenomenal. Charles Jones, I mean, even though I know him personally, he's my man.
Yeah.
When you got in the league, you know, people change.
Yeah.
Charles said, Kenny, I want to come hang out with you. He came to my house. We all went out that night. He said, how much a bottle of champagne? I told him how much the champagne was. He gave me, every time Charles hung out with me, he would give me $5. He put $500 on my hand. And we hung out a lot. I said, Charles, no, I'm good. Kenny, come on, leave me alone. Take that. This is like at least 20 times we hung out.
Mm-hmm.
So I would put $500 in my hand. I go, Charles, I'm good. Don't worry about me. I'm good too. Don't worry about me. They always say that. They always say that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Charles was one of the best guys I ever coached. He could score. He could score anytime he want on anybody he want.
Anytime. That dude is special, man. I remember, you know, when we grew up together playing baseball.
Okay.
So yeah, we grew up together. Me, him, because you know that whole Fulton Avenue group. Then Alan Griffin, who you coached as well. You coached Alan. So you know we all played baseball together, and then you know we used to always go to White Castle right after playing in Lincoln Terrace Park. And you know, one game Charles came to the baseball game, and I said, Charles, you still here? He go, because Charles pitched and played third base.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Charles. We used to call him Doc Gooden. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, Charles just changed up and said, yo, I don't think I'm coming back to baseball, dude. And he was good, like really good. Like if he would have stuck with it, he would have played both.
Let me tell you how I got with you. I got Charles. Remember Newsday used to have high school section.
Yes.
Now, mind you, I had Bam all along.
Mm-hmm.
I had Bam all along. Bam was to play with the Broncos. So I'm reading Newsday. I'm looking under Bishop Ford. They got their stats and everything. So I go, I see a guy dunking as you know what I'm saying? They took a picture of it. So I'm reading it. Charles Jones. His last name caught me because my last name is Jones.
Uh-huh.
So I said, yo, Bull, who this? Again, that's Charles Jones. Again, who this? I said, can you know what that is? He said, yo, Bam played with him. I said, Bam who? Bam on our team. Get the fuck out of here. I said, man. But the crazy part, I already had Sal.
Okay.
Right, so, but I went to a Bishop Ford Lockland game. And you would swear Sal and Charles hated each other. Yeah, because they the best of friends. But what it was, Charles played with a chip on his shoulder. Charles played with a chip on his shoulder. So I said, I already had Sal was already my man. He was like sealed and delivered. So Sal was already. So I said, Sal, before I get Charles, why y'all got beef? So what beef? That's how me and Charles is on the court. Yo, this dude Charles, we played. I remember I had two teams in the hole. He played. He said, I got my brother. He ain't shit. Fuck him. I got him. Charles, that's your brother. What are you doing? Charles talking so much shit to this nigga. Like he don't like his brother. I like Charles, what's wrong with you? But that's how Charles played.
Yeah, he did. He played totally different. Totally different dude off the court. I'll tell you that.
Sweet guy off the court.
Yeah, Yeah,
He
and
said one time we had a game, and I forgot where he was at, and Charles dunked it and said, "Get up, girls." Right? And the dude said, "Yo, can't tell your man watch with the mouth." I said, "What he said?" He said, "Get up, girls." Then get up. Then that's what he said. Charles was relentless. He didn't care who he played against. He was on hard.
nah, he totally different. uh, like I said, Charles, my man, 40 grand. We grew up together, all day. Just like anybody that I've known in the basketball is so universal. We
Yeah,
all knew each other and we grew up together. So, um, I don't know if you remember this, but we I think it was Kingston Day. It was Kingston Day, and they had a dunk contest in Kingston Park.
I know.
And,
I
and I
heard about it.
happened and I happened to get him. I happened to get him, and he came up to me. He go, "Yeah, you got me, but I had a lot of Hennessy in my system too." I said, "Well, I'm glad you had the Hennessy in your system." But that's
Charles
my
the
guy
beat.
all day. That's my guy. Nothing but love for that brother, man. I'm so
Yeah,
happy
man.
for all my brothers that made it. Trevor Diggs said you never wanted him to play for you.
Tell Trev I did. Trev never listen. Don't let me tell you. Trev was the type of dude you don't walk up on like that. Trev was, and I wanted him. You know what I'm saying? But the thing with Trev is that I didn't know if he wanted to play with me because the nigga was so nice. And Charles, like I said, Charles Orland was nice. Sullivan was nice.
Yeah.
But Trev was nice. I didn't know when Trev was actually playing.
Mm-hmm.
I knew Trev after he finished playing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I would have definitely asked Trev to play with me. No
And he
question.
went to Bishop Ford too, so that was a good link.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Why wouldn't I took him?
Right. That's part of that guard situation, you know what I'm saying? But
Remember?
you coached All Americans, Division One players, and you telling me there were no egos?
None. I swear. You know why? You know what I did? You know what I did, A6? You know what I did? Is that when I got this collective guys together that I saw, and I thought about it, I said, oh my God, how am I going to keep these guys together? And you know what I did? I had a barbecue. When they came to my house, they came and I said, yo, we having a barbecue. They said, word? I said, yes, I want everybody here. Like a gang, I want everybody at the gang. I kept having barbecues and cookouts where it was just them. So they became a family.
Mm-hmm.
And if we in a game and Charles got somebody on him that he could bust their ass, Sel will go, Charles, you got the weak one today. And Charles will look at the dude and go, okay. And we feed Charles the ball. And we get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Until Charles get tired or whatever. Vice versa with Sel and Charles. You know, and then Jason, you got that little dude on you. So what we do, I never threw the ball down low to guy. Jason will come out on the wing, we'll give it to him then. Now you work on it. Mm-hmm.
Take him off the dribble. Don't just post
Kev,
up.
Kev Simmons was the big dude that didn't play a big game. Kev, I take a nigga, he ain't taking nobody. Kev ain't getting in the post. You can forget that. Kev put the ball between his legs. He remind me of Billy Owens. Put the ball between his legs and do what he do.
You coached a lot of great big men. Biz, Jay, Kev. Yo, I'm kind of worried how to put Bobby Cunningham in that situation
Let me tell you,
because he's big too. You know what I'm saying?
Bobby Cunningham is crazy because I have Bobby Cunningham, Charles brother, and Corey Williams. Now, Corey Williams and Bobby Cunningham, Corey Williams and Lamont didn't get along too well. But I had Bob, we call Bob Big Shot Bob. I had Bob in the middle bringing the ball up. Bob would make sure they distribute. And then them niggas, Corey and Lamont got so tight When I saw Corey at alley-oop, I said, oh, shit. And then Corey came down and threw it off the backboards for Lamont. I said, I got it now. And then,
So Bobby
they say,
was
oh,
in that pot.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's
And
crazy.
then
My
Brahim,
bad, Jimmy. Bezo was a big in there.
yeah. Bezo was
He
was a beast.
Yeah, he was a problem. I'm sorry. It was dangerous back then. But you know, your guards, like if I do remember Tinsley playing with you, if I'm not mistaken, maybe
Oh
a
yeah,
season or two.
yeah, he did.
Okay. I remember, you know, Bam and Boog and all Allen. You had all these, and of course, you know, Bam. You know, you had all these guards. Like, how can you play all these guards? I think that's probably why you created two teams. Probably.
Yeah, and the crazy part about it, Brahim was supposed to play on my first team. Brahim Cotton was supposed to play on my first team, but I had Big Kev and I had Jason. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was put Raheem on the A team. Everybody talking about A and B, A plus team, which was the Martin. And he's like, yo, Ken, I want to keep playing with them. If they was throw by Raheem some alley-oops, he would love that. So I said, as long as you're happy, that's all I worry about.
Right. As long as he's happy, he's gonna get the ball. He's good. Let's talk about Soul in the Hole, the movie.
Okay.
How did that come about? Like, how did you get that? What was that process
Okay,
like?
the crazy part about that is that if anybody ever see the movie, Sal didn't play with us our first year in Soul in the Hole.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He played with, I forgot the name of the team. Right? But what was crazy is that I went to watch a game there and I saw the crowd. But at the time, they were videotaping, they were making a movie about us. So what happened with that? I said, I want to enter this tournament. I asked the director of the tournament, I said, I want to put a team in. He said, how are they? I said, they good, they decent, they good. He said, you got some ball players down here. I said, I see. So I said, I got mostly high school kids. He said, you sure you want to put a team in here? I said, yeah. He said, all right, I paid my money. The first year I went to the championship. We lost to Sal in them. Second year, I took it 2 years in a row. I took it 3 years in a row. And then the fourth year, Lamont won it. Because for 2 years, Charleston won it. Then the third year, they was both teams in the championship.
I remember that year.
Right, and then the fourth year, that's when Lamont won.
Jeez. So that's when they decided to do the movie?
They did the movie the first year I was in the tournament.
So they just automatically just went up to you and said, we want to do it.
No, it's crazy.
It
I'll tell you how the
looked like
movie
a personal
started.
story. Yeah, it looked like a personal story.
Right. It was supposed to be Bugs, Shamgar. Oh God, what's the kid that went to Cardozo? Rayford Austin. Yeah. They're supposed to do a piece on Bugs, piece on Rayford, and a piece on what's her name. So I said, okay. So the lady came up to me. God bless her, my man Gary Sims. He's at LIU.
Broncos.
We was at LIU, and I was watching Bugs play Lachlan in the wheelchair class. And Bugs said, Bugs, he did a move on Sherwin. Sherwin, my man, he did a move on Sherwin.
Yes, I do.
So what happened was that Gary said, this lady want to talk to you. I said, about what? About doing a movie on y'all, a documentary. I said, okay. I said, where's she at? I went over to her. Her name was Danielle Gardner. I went over to her. She said, how you doing? I said, how you doing? I introduced myself. I said, I heard you have a nice team. I said, they decent. You know what I'm saying? They decent. I want to come to the house and talk to you about the team. And I said, okay, you can come. So she came. Give the address. She came. So she said she saw our first game at the Hole.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I want to do the whole story on y'all because Bugs was living with me at the time. You know what I'm saying? That's how I just took Bugs in. They lived with me at the time, and she liked our story. She said, I want to do the whole thing on you guys. No problem. So I had a team meeting with my guys with her not being there. I said, guys, whatever you do, not say anything to embarrass yourself. So I told them what was going on. They said, all right, Ken. So they did it, and they did it. And what's crazy is that everybody agreed to do it. We did it, and it was a part in the movie that really bothers me up to the day. When Boog said, I want Alexis. All I want is Alexis.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't. So he asked Brahim, what do you want? I want to run a business. I want to do all the positive things.
Mm-hmm.
Boog, you said, Boog, you don't want the house. I sleep with Alexis. That part. And the crazy part about it is that let me tell you something. Boogs is a hell of a general manager. He got all them guys for me. Kevin Simmons and Brahim I had already. But Boogs got Sel, Boogs got Charles, Corey. I got LeVar Charles, but Boogs damn they put the team together. But that's my dude. I fucks with. I love him up to today. I love my guys up to today.
So that movie, it looked like I had a little clothing deal. Was it Dada? Is somebody calling you? Yeah. Tell him don't be calling you. He probably got a phone call, everybody. So he'll be back when that phone call is done. But for everybody that's just joining, please like and share this on Facebook, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel. I see about 18 people of y'all on here. Y'all can go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Chopping It Up with A60. I would appreciate that. I would appreciate that. Also, what up, Pops? Jacob, what's up, family? Yeah, I told him, you're going to get those phone calls while you're on the interview with me. Um, Bobby, what up? Badge, I see Badge get here. Trev, Junie, Butch, what up? Get ready. I'm bringing that team from Texas. They're coming. They're coming. And they're coming with the smoke. Cito, my man Cito, listen. I got to lock you in, see? See, we need to get it in, see? That's my fault, family. See, we got to get it in. Chili Mo, what up, family? How y'all doing? How everybody doing out there, man? I hope everybody doing well. Dez, what up? I'm good, family. No. You're not playing with no. See? No. See? I'm going to get on the phone. Marvin, what up, baby? I'm going to get on the phone with TC. Hey, see, we're gonna fix all that, man. Man, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. Renee, how you doing? That's the queen of A60 right there, Miss Renee. I need to thank Renee for doing all the behind the scenes work. Yeah, we're just waiting for Kenny to log back on. Either he probably gonna say his phone went dead. you know Kenny. So probably the kid didn't charge his phone. So we're gonna stay on until he get back on. Um, I know a lot of people got questions for him, and I like where he's going with it. Great interview, you know. So it's looking good so far. Jacob laughing. Jacob, I see they got you playing in the league again. I thought they kicked you out. And you was out at third base. I saw that video. You was out. D'Artagnan's in the building. X-Men in the building. Yeah, see, they can't say it's me no more. They can't. Jacob see. Oh my God. They can't say it's me. I got the proper Wi-Fi now. No more using the phone. I'm upgraded. Somebody text Kenny and find out where he at. I see you still got it. Madge, what up? Big bro, what's good with you? I see you still got home run power. You know if that's hitting the outfield, I'm getting that, bro. Care what you say. Oh my God. Nah, Magic. I see you got it, Phil. That's good, man. Nah, Magic, he ain't using your Wi-Fi. You got the black cat in the background and everything, baby. Oh, he came back. See, I can't hear you on your phone. I know. I know. It's a lot of people tuning in, man. And it's something wrong with his phone. Do you got a flip phone? What's wrong with you? Yo, listen. Hey, Marv, you know what I got tuning in? I'll be honest with you. This is all my family that's tuning in. Everybody on here is family. That's what's tuning in. That's what's tuning in. It's family. We showing love. My family is always showing love, and I appreciate them for always showing love to me. I really appreciate it. They always come through. They showing love, Ma, and that's what it's about. When I'm creating, it's about family because that's what brought me into the softball world was family. So that's what it's about, family. And that's why I do what I do. I love everybody on here. I love everybody that tune in. I created this platform for the family, for us to talk to each other. You know, a lot of the relationships is on here because of softball, basketball. Guys have known each other for 30, 40 years. You know, you know, you can't beat it. You cannot beat it, and it's a beautiful thing when you got family like that. So I wouldn't change a thing. So I'm so thankful to have the family. You know, so we just waiting to Darren Hot. What up, baby? I'll be there July, man. Bringing the team from Texas. We might have to make a trip to Jersey, D. We might have to make a trip to Jersey. Yeah, I don't know what he got going on over there. He got the phone. Got Reg. I got people calling in from all over, man. That's what's up. I got my man calling, checking in from overseas. Can't beat it. My man Dog is in the building. My man Dog is in the building. When you coming to Dallas, man? You see, we have Mr. C in the building out here. Oh man, I gotta not eat for the whole day, D. Cause wifey out there cooking out. She cooking better than some of these restaurants out there, man. I'll tell you right now. I'm coming out there to get it all. And I'm bringing home doggy bags. 'Cause I know I don't eat like that out here. God. Shout out to my man, Darren Hyde on the check-in. Yeah, you already know the team from Texas, they looking forward to coming up there. Like I said, we driving down. It's a 24-hour drive. I will be filming the whole drive. So that's going to be fun. Jersey Party, July 8th. Y'all already know. And then we got St. John's on Smash, July 9th and July 10th. We doing it, Team Tony Cherry. Co-ed game. Renee, she got to go back and go two-time champion. We got Team Vinny. We got the Young Bucks. You know, we got 2 days of fun, so we're gonna have us a great time, man. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. So make sure you bring it, because I know I'm bringing it. Coming with the smoke. Coming with the smoke. Yeah, TC said he ain't playing. Oh, I know we got people out of town. We got a lot of people. We got people coming from ATL. We got people coming from VA, Maryland, Delaware. We got people from North Carolina coming down, PA. Um, yeah, it's gonna be fun. I can't wait. I can't wait. It didn't get here fast enough. It did not get here fast enough. And like I said, I love seeing my family. I'm looking forward to seeing my family. It's bigger than softball. I put it to you that way. I just love being around my family. So we will have the cameras out there this year. Um, Kenny, you gotta use the link, Kenny. Kenny, use the link. Use the link I sent you. Yeah, I'm gonna have the cameras out there. Um, so we're gonna get some tidbits. We're gonna get everything, and I'm gonna make sure we get everything that I need. And then after I do that, then the only thing is to finish up. We got a couple of more things to do, and then all I got to do is wrap it up with a couple of more interviews that I'm trying to get. I got some big interviews that I'm going to do. So be ready. A60 is not playing no games. We coming. The team is coming. Renee, Madge, Munch. We coming. We ain't playing no games. Gonna have us a great time. Everybody that's on here, make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel, Chopping It Up with A60. share and like this on Facebook. I would appreciate it. You gonna be at third base, Reg? Coming down to that hot pocket. Reg, if you play third, I'm gonna play third. They probably gonna have me in the infield when I come up. I've been playing the infield. So okay. I'm all in. Set it up, Reg. Set it up. Can't hear you. I just can't hear him. I just can't hear him. I can see everything. I just can't hear him. Yeah, I just can't hear you. I, but Magic, he's definitely taking your place on the most the Obama phone. I don't know what Kenny got going on over there. He was doing perfectly fine. All it takes is somebody to call. Oh, he back. I don't know what happened, Ken. I can't hear you still. Jacob, what type of teams are out there in the park? Do y'all play on both? Jacob, y'all play on the dirt and on turf? We're trying to get it right for everybody. Trying our best. We got down with the first half. We got to go into the second half, crunch time. Just got to get his phone right, and we can finish up. Kiba, Kiba is in the building. My man Kiba. What up, Kiba? We need to get that need to get that regulator story out here. I saw that 25th anniversary. We need to get that regulator story. Shout out to my boy Nitty. He said you're done. Shout out to my boy Nitty, Easy, Gotti, the regulator group, Poppy. Shout out to the original regulators. Shout out to those dudes. Yeah, that's a great story, man. Monster. Shout out to Monster. It's my homie Monster. I don't know what's going on with Kenny. Kenny, I don't know what he's doing with his phone. We might have to do part two. We might have to do a. All right, he's back. Let's. Okay, he looked strong. Let's see. Still no volume. Yeah, I can see you, but I just can't hear you. Yeah, I just can't hear you. That's the only thing I can. So I don't know what it is. I just can't hear you. That's the only thing I just can't hear you. You tell TC to do an Excalibur reunion. That'll be a good one. Kenny, they killing you over here, man. They said you got to find the mute button. You got the Obama phone. You know, we can always do part two. You know, I know he wants to get it done. You know, we can always do a part two. That's the great thing about. I mean, he's logging in. I just can't hear him. Yeah, I still can't. I can't even hear the background noise. Yeah, I bet it is a lot of stories in that regular in that Excalibur. A lot of individual stories too. But Reg, we can do that, Reg. We can do that. You and Larry. You know, we can talk about the outlaws. I would love to do that. Not a problem at all. July 8th, the Jersey party. Bring your jerseys. Might give away a prize this year for the best jersey. Might. You're not over there. You say, oh, it's lit now? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean, little bro? What you mean? What you mean? Jake, what up? What you mean? Some guys wouldn't come to Queens to play? Oh, yeah, best jersey. That'll be dope. Oh, okay. You got something nobody got, Jacob? I think I'm gonna get a jersey made this year. No dirt. That's interesting. That's interesting that some guys wouldn't come to Queens to play. I never heard that one. I figured those teams normally everybody played everywhere because they had no choice. I didn't know that there were some guys that just didn't want to play. Queens was dope. I like Queens personally. You know that the one part that I really loved, and that's after I figured out how to hit it out to both sides of the park, was 202. Once I figured out Once I figured out that I can hit it out of right field, and then I started pulling the ball and hitting it out of left, it was nice. Yeah, it was nice. I just can't see you now. Kenny, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I can't see you. It's like you're in the dark.
So you hear me?
I hear you. I just can't see you.
They know what I look like.
Oh, okay. Okay. If you want to do it that way, that's fine. Kenny
You
said,
can't see me.
"Yeah, I
It's
can't
gonna
see you
go out
now."
anyway.
Huh?
And I was talking to one of the coaches. It's gonna go out anyway, man. I got this new phone, man. I don't know how to use this shit.
Jacob said you look like Salon.
I look better than Salon. And y'all got an iPhone charger? I can
Oh, your
borrow?
phone died. Is that what happened? Your phone died?
It's dying. It's gonna die.
Oh.
Yeah, iPhone charger. It's gonna die.
Oh, how many you got before you done? These dudes said you in witness protection program. These dudes killing
I
you.
ain't never listen. That's a day I never did a crime a day in my life. I ain't have to steal. I finished school.
Oh my God. If you want to keep going forward, that's fine.
Thank
That's
you,
up to you. These dudes are stupid. They say, yo, Kenny call Magic. That's because Magic had the black cat in the back room and everything. He couldn't get up with nobody. Speedy, what up?
right there. Right there.
These dudes is funny as hell. Oh my God. Y'all dudes that come on here and do these interviews, I'm telling you, some of you got some bootleg phones too. Listen, these dudes said Kenny in the panic room. Kenny, don't let them do you like that, bro.
When you're legit, you don't have to go in panic room or witness protection.
Little bro in the building. Quan, what up? Shout out to Quan, little bro in the building. Shout out to Hip Hop Junkie. He said somebody kidnapped you. But the phone, I don't understand how it just got you blacked out like that though.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's different. I've never seen that one before. You got you.
Let's see that. Miss, you see a charger? Okay.
Oh, hey Kenny.
Yo.
So my man just said the reason why your camera is not working is because it's dying, and that the
Yeah, I
camera.
know. I'm trying to get what's the name now?
Uh, he said he's using an old Thomas Jefferson phone. Boy, Pig, listen, I know I didn't upload it, but I have it. I have the Sherwin Anderson interview. Um, but we are going to do I'm waiting to do part two so I can do both. Because I already edited and everything. So yeah, we're gonna do both. My sister's in the building. What up, Ness? Um, no, I was there. I was there. I just logged out real quick, Renee. I just logged out because I got a phone call from my job. So I'm here. I'm back in the building. Lemon, how those renovations going, brother? We'll be back. We'll be back at the same building, 181 Chester Place, Chester Street. Keep forgetting. We'll be back over there in the same building. Backyard friendly. Hole in the phone. He said you're out. You saw Kenny Sunday already? So I can imagine you already know what he's saying. So to everybody. Oh, I know he cursing his phone out. He killing his phone right now. He killing it. Because we was about to go in. We was about to go in like Bruce did. See, about to open up the black book. The black book for the questions. I'm ready. I'm ready. Nah, I appreciate everybody holding on as long as you are. I really do. It means a lot. I know y'all want to hear the interview. Well, Reg, we did have a good draft. Good night, Renee. Thank you for tuning in. We had a good draft. I don't think you guys had a good draft. Um, I don't think y'all drafted anybody. I talked to a couple of my guys. Okay, let's hopefully we can get this volume back on. Let's see if we can get this volume back on. Yeah, we back. Got some juice in your phone now? Kenny, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, okay.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. Loud and clear, brother. Loud and clear.
All right, let's go.
All right. Last thing we left off with, we was talking about the soul in the hole and how you kept everybody together, and you had that meeting with everyone about don't say anything to
Oh yeah.
embarrass
So I
yourself.
told everybody about the movie. Don't embarrass yourself. And of course, the one that I was taking care of embarrassed itself with the quote that, well, I'm gonna give me a Lexus. And my man said, what are you gonna do about living somewhere to live? I'll live in my car.
Mm.
Hurtful to me, but I told everybody be themselves. I guess he took it upon himself to be himself.
The movie was. I mean, me personally, growing up in that era and seeing some of the old clips. Of course, the movie came out later because there was a lot of old clips that was in there. Like a lot of the stuff that y'all had in the Feli tournament. Like I said, so a lot of the stuff in there was like really, really old.
Right.
How long before it was released when y'all did the movie?
We did it. I know it took 2 years to come out.
2 years, okay.
Yeah, I forgot what year it was. I'm getting old now, so I forget a lot.
Nah, that's cool. What's your? I'm gonna ask you a couple. What's your relationship with Book now? Because I know
Great,
that's your son,
great.
and I've always respected your relationship. And the reason why I asked that question because I got a follow up question behind this.
My relationship is great. It's no problem. You know, he still call my mom's. He still call my wife mom. He still call me pops. You know what I'm saying? We got a great relationship.
Right, that's dope. I love that relationship. Now, I saw this interview that he did on. I don't even want to give the brother no
Yeah,
love.
nah. Give it up. No, you right. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but when I saw it, it's hard to see one of your brothers, and like I said, somebody I looked up to, Book, and I'm
Right.
sitting there watching my man break down, and I'm like, wait a minute, that can't happen. Who's with him? Like, why is nobody there about to slap this dude in the mouth? You know what I'm saying? How did you feel about that interview?
It hurt me. It hurt me. It hurt me because the things he said and the questions these guys asked. The question they asked him had nothing to do with basketball. Number one,
Exactly.
you know, being Booker, being the person that he is, he answered everything honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And him answering honestly, he broke down. You know, and it really bothered me.
The dude was a coward. The dude is, I hate to say it, he's from Queens. And if I see him, I definitely want to slap him up inside his head. But and
Everybody
and the one thing that was crazy, like when Book did the interview with me, and he was like, "It's not like I'm sitting with you, Al, doing you asking me questions. I know you. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to somebody
Yeah.
who don't know me. I didn't even know these dudes. I know you, so you can ask me whatever, but I'm gonna keep it basketball because that's what it's about at the end of the day. That's the interview people want to hear. They don't want to hear all that fam. No, nobody would care about that. Let's talk about what you did in the community, basketball, why you put yourself here, you know? And that's what I was telling him, and he was like, yeah, that's just a big difference. These guys don't know me. He probably never even saw him play.
Probably not. But
Jackass.
and in a way, and I'm not totally blaming Booker,
Yeah.
but as a grown man, you should have stopped that. And
Agreed.
let me tell you something. I didn't know anything about the interview. Oh, so I would have been there.
That's my next question was going to ask you. Like, did you get the call for that? You know what I'm
No,
saying? You with them?
someone. I was on Facebook one day. Someone inboxed me, yo, Kenny, Books did an interview. I said, oh yeah, okay. I booked a bunch of interviews. He said, but you need to see it. So he sent it to me, and I watched it. I had to stop. I had to watch it twice. So I had to stop because it caught me off guard. It caught me when he started crying. So, and what hurt me the most is that he said everybody used him for basketball. And it sounded like he included me in that.
Right.
My man, how could I use you and you living in my house with my wife and my daughter for free? I said, Bo, you come live with me. First, you're only supposed to stay one night. To stay longer. But then the crazy part about it is that when I found out he's gonna stay longer with me, I said, your job, Booker, is to go to school. And he's playing high school basketball at the time. I said, and play basketball. I'll do the rest. And open school night, I was there. Home and away games, I was there. The teacher saw a change in Booker because a lot of things I wasn't going to tolerate. So she saw a change in Booker. And I know I had a lot to do with that.
Right.
But it was just a sad situation, period, all around.
No, it was tough. And I think when I see, and I noticed that I watch a lot of interviews on other people's stations and stuff like that, but I'll see, oh, okay. You know how you look when somebody get cut off? You look, like, yo, what happened? You know. It's like, yo, where you go? Oh, but now I can't hear you. Hey, we was about to get into the thick of things. All right. Man, about to get hot. For those, yeah, I know. I'm just gonna tell him, let's do another one. Maybe get him in front of a laptop this time instead of his phone. Hold up, he just came back. Ken, let's do it another time. Let's do another one. Let's do a part two. Maybe sometime next week. Let's do a part two where you're on a laptop or something like that. I'll call you. I'll call you. All right. Yeah. Everybody that joined in. Let me see. Yeah, I can't hear your voice. Yeah, I can't hear you. That's cool. We'll do another one. Yeah, to everybody, we are going to do a part two. We're going to do a part two because it's. Oh, he joined back on. Um, everybody, we're going to do a part two to this. We're going to do this later. We're going to do a part two. We're going to finish off at the Booger interview, and then we're going to come back and we're going to give you that second half of the interview. Uh, of course, it's not his fault. It's the phone or whatever is going on, and we would definitely do it. Um, but thank everybody for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate it. Again, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Chopping It Up with A60. For those of you, please like and share this on Facebook. I would appreciate it. Everybody that's on here, please like and share. Yeah, Reg, it was the interview was crazy, and it was about my brother. Nobody didn't really know him like that. The guys from Queens didn't know him like that. That's what hurt me more, and I don't think the guy did his history of basketball on the game to try to assassinate Book's character. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do an interview with a guy from Queens not knowing what's going on in Queens. You see what I'm saying? And I'm from Brooklyn. So I want to make sure I got as much history as I possibly can. And I don't think the guy who did the interview did that. So that's what kind of rubbed me the wrong way, kind of pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? So, c'est la vie at the end of the day. But yes, it was a dope. And I mean, as far as anything, he came on A60 show, and we did a good interview, which I really appreciate. And he told his side of the story about these guys. He didn't even know them. You know what I'm saying? He said he really rushed to do this interview because somebody asked him to do it. So he was just helping out. Um, but other than that, that's somebody trying to assassinate one of my brothers. I'm not going to appreciate that. I don't care where you're from. I'm gonna speak up, and that's what it was. The guy said some things that I didn't like, and that's when I reached out to Book personally. I said, Book, I want you to be on my show. Clear the air because I know that's not you. And he did. He came on, and we had a great interview. It was great. A great interview. If anybody want to see it, you can go back to the YouTube channel and you can check it out, all the interviews. But we will do a part two with Kenny Kings because it's going to be needed. Look for that next week. Hopefully we can get him on a laptop and not a phone. But he's answered some great questions. If anybody has questions, please put them in the chat. And then we'll go from there. Other than that, yeah, go check it out. It's on my YouTube channel, man. Go check it out. He's on there, and you check the interview out. I think we went for about an hour and a half, maybe two. It was a great interview. But again, everybody that tuned in, thank you. Appreciate you as always. Love for my family that's always coming through for me. And I will talk to you guys on the next interview. Love, peace, and hair crease. A60 is out.